First is we will have a standing army of specialist officers, public duty officers, so that we'll have enough officers to deal with this where we need them.
Dark clouds in the sky, freedom's ghost passing by. Choir's face upon the wall echoes down the empty hall. Whispers in the night, hopes fading out of sight. Chains clanging on the ground, silence is the loudest sound. Under keys will we fall. Shadows stretch long and tall. Voices silenced by his hand. We fight, but I cannot stand. Wardens in the street, marching to a wicked beat. Eyes watch your every move. Truth is a forbidden groove. Dreams crumbled in the dust. Iron fist you can't trust. Doomed to walk his twisted line. Freedom's just a memory fine. Hearts weighing heavy cold. Stories that remain untold. Cowards we live in fear. Every moment costs a tear. Under keys will we fall. Shadows stretch long and tall. Voices silenced by his hand. We fight, but I cannot stand. Audience in the street, marching to a wicked beat. Eyes watch your every move. Truth is a forbidden groove. Wardens in the street, marching to a wicked beat. Eyes into a wicked beat. Under keys will we fall. Shadows stretch long and tall. Voices silenced by his head. Voices silenced by his head. We fight but cannot stand. We fight but I cannot stand. Oh, cannot stand.
It's Friday night and we're all in.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, heart full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that wanna kiss, but we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me?
Hey, 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 welcome one and all to All In, and we have a massively full chat room already, which is fantastic. Ed's not here tonight, and we'll explain that in a second. We've got David Nolan, and we've got Shalini. So we have our 2 Irish imps in the room. Good evening, David.
Good evening, Troll Room.
And good evening, Shalini. Are you muted, darling? Oh, we're not hearing Shalini. What's she done? What has she done?
Can you hear me now?
Yay! We can hear you now.
Sorry,
Those
it's
dulcet...
bloody. I've got these professional flipping headphones. I don't know.
Yeah, these.
I'm a technophobe. I'm a technophobe.
Just blame Vaughn. Blame
Yeah,
Vaughn.
look, he's left me in charge of earphones that I should not be in charge of.
both you guys are from Dublin, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yes.
So the Irish are in the house tonight, as they say. No English here. Wow. Right, and on that point, I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna take your attention, people, because this is quite serious. As you know, our friend Ed has had a bit of a cough for a few months. And he's done the right thing. He's gone and seen about it, and he's had some medical investigations. And unfortunately, he's had news back then. It's not the best of news. So yeah, he's got cancer. So he's taken some time out, obviously, to get his head round this. We are with him. We'll help him however we can, as you know, every one of you will as well. He's going to fight this, and you know, it's a young man. He's fit. He's got a good chance. So that's really all I've got to say. I'm pulling for Ed. I'm sure you guys are pulling for Ed as well. And he's going to be back on the shows. You know, he's not going away anywhere at the moment. He's going to keep with us. But yeah, he's got problems. But we all have challenges to face in life. And Ed and I have been down loads of rabbit holes. Loads and loads of rabbit holes. Some you haven't even seen. So he's exploring all avenues. And you can be assured that he will get the best of attention from every avenue in order to beat this. So that's all I've got to say on this. But I know that you guys will be thinking of Ed, and you're with Ed in spirit. I'm with Ed in spirit. I think about him every day. I talk to him every day. I send him messages or whatever. I'm there for him. You're there for him. He knows this, and he appreciates it. So with that, the show must go on, and indeed it will. So there we go, guys. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. But as I said, everyone has challenges in life at some times, don't they?
John, yeah, just to interject, and I know The troll room is giving a lot of love and affection towards Ed. And folks, if you know Ed, if you know how to get in contact with him over social media, or if you do have his phone number or his email address, get in contact with him. Give him as much support as you can. I've never met Ed personally, not yet, but he is a lovely, lovely, lovely man. And
Yes.
I know that he's going to put up a fight. He's going to throw everything in the kitchen sink at this. So my final words on this will be, Ed, love you, man. Hang in there.
Thank you, David. Right, so shall we get on with the show, chaps? Vertical stream, I started it a little bit late. You might not have heard what happened. I would ask you to just dip into the start of the horizontal chat to find out what happened, if you want to find out. But this is all in, and geez, oh man, I created all in this morning, right? I thought, yeah, there's not an awful lot happening.
How wrong you were.
Yeah. I thought I'll go with this story that Nepal of all nations has banned almost all social media because nobody got back to them, right?
What?
What? What?
What's going on?
Well, they've banned YouTube, they've banned X. I mean, it's like 404 country not found because
Seriously?
none of they put in restrictions on social media, and none of the social media companies bothered getting back to them. So they said, "You're all banned. Not in Nepal anymore." It's like,
That's a bit full on.
what? Oh, what the hell would you do that for? It's just nuts. Government bans all social media, and that just shows you what governments can do.
Dear.
Yeah, could this be coming to a Western country near you?
No, never. Never.
Well, let's wait and see what phase did Stormer say we were in going into phase two.
Phase two. Phase two is obviously the removal
of X.
of Angela, and well, I don't even have slides for. Do I have slides for Angela? Because I was going to talk over. Oh yeah, I do have some slides. Yeah. We'll get to Angela in a minute. Bloody hell. Thank you, Nick, to read us, mate. I appreciate that. And you always get 3. There you go. Nick Doritas has dropped us a big one on PayPal. Cheers, mate. Thank you. And remember, if you do want to drop me anything, and even if you want to drop anything for Ed, just bear in mind that we'll never get to Ed. I'll keep it.
Charming.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. He knows I've got his back. I mean, we had a chat this afternoon.
He's watching right now and having a giggle.
Yeah, I bet he is.
Absolutely.
He's a lovely guy. He really is. I really love Ed. I've got a lot of time for him. A lot of time for him. So anyway, back on to the show. Let's get to the slides. What the hell? Let's get there. Rayner quits. Yep. Yeah, she has. But let's move on first. What have we got? And so Keir Starmer said he hangs an English flag in his home and always sits in front of a Union Jack.
I do not continues.
He told the BBC, "I'm very encouraging of flags. I think they're patriotic and a great symbol of our nation." Nobody fucking sits in front of a flag at night, unless you're hanging onto the mantelpiece being mercilessly pegged by your wife.
I can only imagine what goes on with Yvette Cooper and Ed Balls, because Yvette Cooper said a couple of things about the flag as well.
Please, no. It's just not what I wanted to imagine. That's the kind of thing that gives you horrors. Oh, Jesus Christ, David.
Folks.
But yeah, this guy's he's pulling the wool, isn't he? He's propagandizing. He's just trying to get back in our good books because he's saying, patriotic flags are great. I'm all for. Yeah. Now, let's move on to Donald. What the hell is going on here? This is like the tantrum of a 12-year-old. And I'm going to read it out. The big question to be answered is whether whether or not President Xi of China will mention the massive amount of support and blood that the United States of America gave to China in order to help it to secure its freedom from a very unfriendly foreign invader. Many Americans died in China. Hold on. Many Americans died in China's quest for victory and glory. I hope that they are rightfully honoured and remembered for their bravery and sacrifice. May President Xi and the wonderful people of China have great and lasting day of celebration. Please give my warmest regards to Vladimir Putin, Kim Jong-un, as you conspire against the United States of America. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump.
What a stupid orange
Oh, my
monkey.
goodness.
What the heck is he on about?
I know, that's what I'm just thinking. It's like, are we into a Joe Biden rambling mode or something?
Absolutely, Shalini, yeah.
He's not looking very well, is he?
No.
Have you seen him this week?
Oh dear.
Yeah, he doesn't look well, and you know what? I think he doesn't understand, and he needs a history lesson from Putin, doesn't he? Because the only country that comes off the top of my mind that's invaded China recently would be America. Under McCarthy. You know, McCarthy went apeshit, didn't he, and pursued in Korea. He ended up in China at one point, didn't he?
Yeah. Actually, I think Trump needs a couple of lessons in international relations from our dear Ed, who is qualified in that particular area.
Well, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
absolutely. But Donnie, he's not the sharpest tool in the box a lot of the time, is he? Like, honestly, some of the crap that he comes out with, it's crazy.
It's crazy. It is completely off the wall. Speaking of crazy, apparently Witkoff left the meeting of the Coalition of the Willing just 20 minutes after it started, reports the Elysee Palace in France. The US Special Representative will return when the Europeans call Trump. Ooh.
So they're still calling it the Coalition of the Willing. I thought the Coalition of the Willing existed when they got rid of Colonel Gaddafi. That time. That was around what, circa 2010, 2011. They're still calling themselves the Coalition of the Willing.
Well, Ray in the chat, quite rightly, calls it the Unwilling.
It's a bit passé now, lads. Give it a different name, you know?
Yeah. Oh, good grief, this is nuts. I don't know why I'm still drinking. I've had like 6 pints or something, and I think I'm doing all right.
6
considered.
pints? Oh my god.
Yeah, I know it's a bit light. I have got more though, so I'll try and keep up the Scottish image.
You're giving the Irish a run for the money, John.
Yeah, I'm on water.
I've got water as well. I do have water as well. What are you on, David, tonight? What are you drinking?
I'm having a Polish beer. You know, your favourite
Polish.
people, John.
Oh, you'll love that. You'll love that. I've got a slide for you later then. I've got a slide for you later. There
John
was
loves
Polish.
the Poles.
There was. I don't mind the Poles, but I think I think they're too full on, you know, singing their own praises when really they've got a few faults of their own, you know. So, Matthew
point.
Blackman says 2 rooms for chat. It's the problem, Matthew, is that YouTube will have a separate chat for a vertical stream and a horizontal stream. So the problem then is that you can't merge them. Or I can merge them, but then people will get annoyed. People like Shalini get annoyed because you have chat streaming up the screen, and it is quite messy. But you know what? We just have to live with what we've got, mate. We've got to live with what we've
Shalini,
got.
it's great to have you here with us this evening. You're not asleep. It's
No,
fantastic.
I know. It's only because I'm happily unemployed. Not working
And
for them.
if she falls asleep, we'll see her fall asleep as well.
No,
That'll
I won't be falling asleep.
That would be even funnier, wouldn't it? If she fell asleep on stream.
Yeah, even Vaughan said when he left earlier this afternoon, now you can't fall asleep live on the stream.
He knows you too well.
I know.
He knows
I'm an early bird, whereas he's a night owl. So, yes.
Well, there you go, Matthew. But there's nothing to stop you running the horizontal chat on your phone, mate, because you don't need to watch it on your phone, do you? You just need to run the horizontal chat. See? Even Shalini's twigged that one.
I know,
Haven't you,
and
darling?
I'm a bloody technophobe. Oops, no,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm a technophobe. Sorry,
You can
YouTube.
swear. You can swear. This stream's not monetized because people donate. Yay!
Stick in the horizontal, Matt. All the cool
Fuck
kids are in the
YouTube.
horizontal.
Yeah, fuck YouTube. Right. So sorry, Matthew. I actually just noticed your chat in the vertical there saying hello. That's a hello. But anyway, but if you want to stay on the horizontal and chat, feel free, because I can still even pull things out on the horizontal now with my new technology. Look at this. Wow. Matthew Blackman. Boom. Hello.
Excellent.
Woohoo!
There you go. Right. Okay, moving on. Where are we? Beyond disgusted that Israel President Herzog is set to visit London next week to meet Labour ministers. Labour Party is living up to its reputation as a genocide party. Herzog should be arrested for war crimes the moment he sets foot in the UK soil. This is from Zara Sultana.
Oh, I can't stand her. Sorry. She
Is
does my
she
head
not a
in.
Labour? Is she not a Labour?
No,
MP?
isn't she?
She's Labour.
Sorry?
Is she not the one with who's done that? Whatever that party is called with Jeremy Corbyn? No, or am I
She has
getting my?
broken off with
Oh,
Corbyn. That is
right.
correct. Yes. Mhm.
Right.
It's
Okay.
that one. Your party, isn't it?
So people get really upset with me because I said, so what you want to do, not talk to the people that are causing the genocide, not talk to them, right? Just like we don't talk to Russia, because that's working out really well for Ukraine, isn't it? Is that what you want to do with Israel? Just don't talk to the people causing it, So if you don't talk to the people, how are you ever going to resolve anything? And this guy Herzog, he's not even in the same party as Netanyahu, and he's called them out on a number of occasions. Now, I'm not saying this guy's perfect. None of them are. Nobody in government's perfect, and no politicians ever are. But you've got to fucking talk to each other, or you're never going to resolve anything. Or am I just being unreasonable?
It's very interesting, John, because those particular things that you've mentioned is something that even the man himself, Jeremy Corbyn, has said for years. Like, we've got to talk to these individuals.
Mm-hmm.
If we want to look at diplomatic, peaceful resolutions and peace processes and that. And he has been vilified for many, many years, for decades, with that sort of approach. So
Yeah.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you can't win, mate, can you? It's like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Right. Here we go. Next. That's
Oh,
not
my
Vaughn.
favorite! Oh, my favorite X
Yeah,
account.
no,
I love Hiroshi.
I've been thinking about this, though, Shalini, and I may be wrong, and shoot me down if you want.
Oh God.
Do you think he's just pulling her leg continually? Do you think he's like going, I'll just wind these guys up, I'll just wind them up, and I'll just say this is brilliant, because he walks about with that Paddington Bear and says everything he tastes is great and everything looks great, and yeah, he gives the impression of living his best life in the UK. You think he's just pulling her legs?
I don't know, because
You don't want to think he does.
I don't know. I think he might be maybe hamming it up a bit, but genuinely, I think, like, obviously I've never actually met a Japanese person, and there's a couple of accounts that I follow on YouTube, although one of them is a Filipino lady who lives in Japan, but they just seem like, I don't know, they just seem like really respectful, and they're like really want to like honor or get into the culture of what they're doing. Like, I've seen, because the way we've all seen those videos on X, with where they've got, like, it's not Horse Guards Parade, it's somewhere else, on the way up to Trafalgar Square, where there's always a guy on a horse, and you get all the other you get all the other tourists being absolute a-holes.
Mm-hmm.
Or you'll see like really nice videos with like quite severely disabled kids or teens in wheelchairs, and they're always quite nice. But any Japanese, I've seen like a couple of videos, and like the Japanese tourists are like sort of like, they're not going up and doing silly faces and getting in their face and all this kind of stuff, and they're just really respectful. So
And they're always bowing, aren't they?
yes, yeah. So I think maybe he's just adding to it. Maybe maybe just to hype it up a little bit. But I do think he is actually a genuine person. What about you, David? What do you think?
I think he really loves his job. I think
Yeah,
he
I think he
really loves his job and what he's doing. I can see where you're coming from, John. Maybe possibly slightly misinterpreted there. I think he just.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just being cynical, mate. I'm just being cynical.
Yeah, I think Hiroshi, he loves the gig, and he's just loving life, doing it, and pushing all things British. He loves the culture and everything about it, and he's doing a great job.
Definitely.
Right, so back to that last one, Matthew Blackman says maybe they're quite happy not to resolve anything regarding talking to, people that are having conflict. And that's a good point, because it seems to be that nobody really wants to resolve any conflicts that are ongoing at the moment, do they? Too many people making money out of it, making bank. Yeah.
Yep. Money talks.
It sure does. Ray, that's not Vaughn. That's David Nolan at the bottom. Vaughn's away on holiday.
Yeah, Vaughn's
So
my Vaughn is away.
Yeah, just in
I
case.
could be Vaughn.
You could pretend, but you'd need a man bun.
Hey, listen, hold on, steady on a minute here. Right, I'm not wanting some kind of weird fucking Tinder experience going on here. Just back off.
If I wanted to be Vaughn, I'd have to be even cheekier and just always rip the piss out of like Shalini. That's how I could be Vaughn.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean that with love, of course.
Let's move on.
Yeah, move on.
Right, just heard from the family that the gypsy gangster migrant Fetos Ali Dumana and his sister, this is regarding the
wee lassies.
The wee lassies in Dundee have been charged for assaulting a minor. Oh, that puts a different perspective on things, doesn't it? Interesting. So
there's always two sides to the story, isn't there, folks?
Yeah, and
more
some
than
of the
one side.
some of the MSM and some people on X were actually being quite awful about those girls. Like, as I was saying, like, they're not going to be doing that just to be like, in London, slightly different. Yeah, you would just get, teens or whatever down the road from me or whatever, or just people doing that. But when you actually listen to the video and you saw what the expression on those young girls' faces, you knew they they weren't being aggressive. She was trying to like defend herself and her friends, and one of them ended up in hospital. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Bloody scum media.
Well, did anything for a clicker and a like, right, here we go.
Get the tissues out.
That was brutal. Right, this was brutal, but so freaking accurate. Leilani Dowding says, if I listen with my eyes closed, I can't tell if it's Rosie Jones or Angela Rayner speaking. And that is brutal. Because you know who Rosie Jones is, don't you?
Jog my memory. Rosie Jones.
The disabled female comedian.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, but you know what? It's the best analogy I've ever come across.
Brutal takedown there by Dowding.
Absolutely brutal, but yeah. If you could refute it, fair enough, but you can't, because people in the comments are saying, yeah, I've tried it and she's right.
Once you see it, you can't unsee it. I briefly saw that interview with Rayner, and I don't know. Do you guys think that people in the troll room think that there were crocodile tears? I think so. I would lean towards crocodile tears.
Yeah, and Kofi Bot is reporting a donation from Shanti. Thank you, my love. Thank you, Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Right, where were we? Yeah, I mean, we can talk. Well, in fact, like, give us a briefing on what's happening in the cabinet, David, because I've missed out on this. So I know freaking Lammy is in. Lammy is in. Imagine if something happened to Starmer. Jesus Christ, I'm now worried about something happening to Starmer, and this is what they've done to us.
Well, before I get into the wee emergency reshuffle that's happened, even Nigel Farage has come out like within the past 6 to 8 hours and said we must get ready for an early general election. And you never know, folks. You never know. It could happen. It could happen. So with the reshuffle, the main ones that have happened. So we've got David Lammy, who has been demoted. He becomes the Deputy Prime Minister and Justice Secretary. We have Shabana Mahmood. She now steps into the role as the Home Secretary. Very interesting. Yvette Cooper has been now promoted to Foreign Secretary.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah,
Yvette Cooper's got an IQ of 81. I mean, if Ray says Lammy's got an IQ of 80, Yvette Cooper must be like 81. She's just marginally better, isn't she?
Yeah, and a couple of other switches. Peter Kyle, he was the Science and Tech Secretary. He's now Business Trade Secretary. Liz Kendall, she's filling in for Peter Kyle now as the Tech Secretary. We have Jonathan Reynolds as the Chief Whip. Ed Miliband stays in his position as the Energy and Climate Secretary for Net Zero.
Get rid of him.
Oh, can't they get rid of that guy, for God's sake?
Get rid of Miliband.
Lisa Nandy stays, Lucy Powell and Ian Murray have left the government. So some people have stayed, some people have been shuffled. And that's pretty much the long and the short of it.
There we go.
The main ones that I've just highlighted. Yeah.
There we go. Thank you from our political correspondent, David Nolan.
Oh, and Rachel Reeves stays. Rachel from Accounts stays as the Chancellor of the Exchequer.
You know she was never in Accounts, don't you?
What was it, Rachel from Customer Services?
It was complaints, mate. Complaints.
Oh, Rachel from Complaints, even worse.
I'm bloody sorry.
Oh, good grief.
Rachel from Complaints.
Complaints.
Right, let's move on. Let's get off of this shit show. Right. Obviously, I had this stuff here. She used her disabled son's compensation to buy her second home, which is blah, 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 in Ashton-under-Lyme. And then when she bought the flat, she transferred that to become her primary residence, I believe, even though it's 250 miles away from her constituency. And you know what? Maybe MPs shouldn't be allowed to have a residence, their primary residence, out with their constituency.
Yeah.
Does that sound fair? Yeah.
They should be in their actual constituency. That's where their main residence should be. And then obviously they do whatever they do to be in London. But yeah. It's all very dodgy.
She'd a grace and favour flat in London. You know.
Oh, does she now? Do we pay for that as well?
Well, of course we do. We pay for fucking everything.
Oh, God.
Now we're on to Kaka's Corner, right? This girl, I fucking love her. She's so dense, right? So EU Foreign Policy Chief Kaja Kallas, or Kaja Kallas, but we call her Kaka. No peace deal with Ukraine without Europeans. No negotiations with Russia.
Goodness sake.
So no peace deals, no negotiations. Well, it's just going to keep going, isn't it? Then the Beijing summit isn't just symbolic. It's a direct attack on the rules-based order. Well, that rules-based order would be the Western order, wouldn't it? Yeah?
I think that Kaka doesn't really know, similar to Trump in a way, that she doesn't really know what she's talking about in relation to international relations and geopolitics. She doesn't have a fudge.
Do you think, David? Because I think maybe Maybe the next slide will confirm that.
Maybe I'm being a bit too mean on poor Kaja.
Russia and China said they won the Second World War. They defeated the Nazis. That's new. People don't read and remember history that much again.
Speechless.
Oh my God.
She doesn't realise the role that the USSR and China played in the Second World War.
Send her back to school.
She doesn't want to admit that the war was won by the Reds. It was won by the Red Army. Like, yeah, she needs to go back to the textbook.
Yeah. She's a fruitlip. And we might have a possible explanation for this. A possible explanation, right?
An interesting segue, eh?
Radioactive activity of drinking water in Estonia is among the highest in Europe.
You must have picked that up from Kit Clarenberg, because he put that out, I think it was earlier on or yesterday, and he said, oh, that explains it all. So,
does it not? Does that not explain it all? There you go.
If it's not the bloody fluoride, it's the radioactivity.
It's the radioactivity, yeah. Wonder if there's any little of those three-eye Simpson fish going around.
Blinky.
And then she comes on with, Russia has caused devastating damage to Ukraine. Well, yes, it's called a war. It's unthinkable that Russia will ever see its frozen assets again unless it fully compensates for the damage caused to Ukraine. Today we discussed this issue with the EU foreign affairs ministers. She's a lunatic. I mean, see the territory that Russia has taken already. They've rebuilt a massive amount of it already. Pigman in the
John,
chat.
Do we call it a war, or do we call it an SMO, special military operation?
Well, it's supposed to be a special military operation because, let's face it, Putin is holding back. He's holding back. There's no way about it. Pigman in the chat, which is a new name. And I quite like it.
Him or her before.
I quite like it though, but Sadiq Khan must be next to go. Yeah, well, that would be good. Well, we'll see what happens.
But unfortunately not.
Yeah, I think he's kind of entrenched, isn't he? Right.
Yeah, we'll never get rid of him.
Still in the Baltics. Disturbing and fanatic language from Finland's foreign minister. It's time to cure the cancer of Russia. Now, that's emotive language for a country that borders, and it's a substantially long border with Russia, has a lot of mixed blood and mixed race people that are between Finland and Russia. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. And they've never been to war since the Second World War. So, and let's face it, remember, Finland has only recently removed the swastika from its armed services. So
it's just a load of like kind of, I don't know, kind of soft power projection or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, look at us, we can say these hard, we can give all this hard shtick, about Russia. Similar to Estonia, it's like they're still caught back in the whole USSR thing. And like dear Ed said before, they just can't move on. They don't want to move on. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, they're
it's not
entrenched.
the USSR anymore. Not since bloody 1991. You twats.
I know. You can't move on because these people they're entrenched in their position. Although the public aren't really behind them, because we've got this, and it's a peculiarly Finnish protest, should we say? So the people are calling to reopen the border with Russia, and at least in a limited way. And to make the point, residents staged a flash mob, right? Standing with suitcases in an 18-hour line to show how the border closure messes up people's lives and forces them to wait forever. But they're not standing with their suitcases, they've just left the suitcases in a big line right across the square.
Stupid.
But hey, you know what? The public don't want it. And so obviously the government is going against the public's wishes, and that's not really what governments are meant to do, is it?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the Finns. I mean, like with them and the Norwegians, they're supposed to be some of the happiest nations in the world. What's going on, Finland? What's
Yeah,
happening?
that's true. I forgot about that. That's
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
Oh, what one is it?
That's true.
Oh, I got it right.
There we
I
go.
got it
You got a
right.
slide about Greta as well, John, don't you?
Oh, I've got a
Oh,
slide
halfway.
about,
Oh God,
slide about
help us.
Greta later. Yeah. Got a couple of slides about Greta. Right. Oh, so we had that one, sorry. Ukraine to open a weapons factory in Denmark. This sounds smart, doesn't it?
That's reaching.
It's the first
That's
time
reaching.
a Ukrainian defense firm will operate in a NATO country. I think this is a bit dangerous.
That's a bit dodgy. Yeah.
Very dangerous indeed.
That could poke a certain bear a bit more.
It could. Well, I think that's what Europe seems to be doing. They just seem to be poking the bear at every opportunity. Speaking of
personally,
poking,
I'm very opposed to Ukraine becoming a fully fledged member of NATO and including the European Union as well. It cannot happen. It's not good for the rest of us.
You had me, mate. But I'm very opposed to Ukraine. Just end of story. I mean, the country's a shithole. It's a corrupt mess.
And all the don't forget all the trafficking and the kid trafficking and all of that stuff as well. It's terrible.
Or as Oliver Stone would say, it's just it's a basket case of a nation that has not really had efficient leadership, if ever, or for a very, very long time.
Indeed.
It's a mess.
It's a mess.
So, this Ukrainian chap here says, by buying Chinese EVs, you finance the CCP war machine that will eventually kill you and your family. Really? But what about all the other stuff we buy from China? You know,
China.
China. Well, I mean, everything's made in China. Even Apple iPhones. Apple iPhones were all made in China, or more or less. Apparently, the new 17 is going to be made in India. That makes it a lot better, doesn't it?
And America as well. I think they're going to start building in the States too, allegedly. But India is one of the biggest factories also.
But India is not on America's side, and India's getting bigger sanctions, isn't it? So I don't understand this.
Because of their dealings with Russia and energy.
There's more coming, mate. There's more coming.
Okay, all right. Being a bit preemptive.
So Zelensky called the strikes on the Druzhba oil pipeline sanctions against Hungary and Slovakia for buying Russian oil. So he hit these pipelines in NATO countries.
That's not cool. So he hit, correct me, John, if I'm wrong here, he hit the pipelines in Hungary and Slovakia.
Yeah, as sanctions against them buying Russian oil.
They are not sanctions. They are declarations or a declaration of war against those other sovereign nations. They can retaliate.
That's not good. That's not good. He's going to be pissing off more people now.
What happened to Article 5?
Well, it's gone out the window, isn't it?
Yeah, it has. Well, remember, he's already dropped a missile on Poland, killed 2 civilians, and nobody batted an eyelid about it. You know, remember when he dropped a missile on Poland and then asked for NATO to preemptively nuclear strike Russia?
I remember that. Yeah, they tried to pin it on the Russians, didn't they? With that one
They tried, but it wasn't.
They tried, yeah. I think it was just over the border. Yeah, just over the border between Poland and Ukraine. Yeah.
India, here you go, David. Here you go. India emerges as Ukraine's top diesel supplier in July, accounting for 15.5% of its imports. Where does India get its oil?
Does it get it from Russia?
I think it might.
Whoopsie-daisy.
And a little bit from China, and yeah.
This is fucking nuts. Is this not nuts? Isn't it?
It is nuts.
Yeah, it really is nuts. And then we've got France. So apparently France is set to run out of funds in 2 weeks, or run out of cash, but Macron has chosen to host a summit to grant more funds to Zelensky. what the fuck is going on here? They're just making stuff up.
So France could also be in line for an IMF bailout similar to Britain. Is that what you're saying, John?
Whoops.
Everybody's going to the wall, aren't they? Everybody is going to the freaking wall. This is just
Spaffing
crazy.
away taxpayers' hard-earned money as foreign aid. Wow.
As Ray says, just print more money. That's it. That's all you need
Quantitative
to do.
easing will have absolute QE will have absolutely no effect on inflation whatsoever.
No, it'll be fine. Nothing to see here. It's going to be fine.
I thought they had a magic money tree, which is known as quantitative easing.
Mm-hmm.
Go pick, the old euro in here and there.
You're right. You're absolutely right. So, remember Denmark are building that factory in, Ukraine are building a factory in Denmark. Well, it turns out that the explosion in the Hamburg port that occurred earlier on this week was Russia knocking out Ukrainian weapon stash. So they're going to do that in Germany, right? What's the betting that any Ukrainian factory that starts to build arms in Denmark is a target for destruction?
That's a very dangerous situation as well, where Russia are going to have to be quite reserved and with their overall strategy and kind of how they want to proceed forward in that particular direction, because Western states, NATO states, are just baiting for the chance to lash into Russia as a result of attacks like that. So that is a very dangerous predicament.
So Sarah Newton on the vertical chat says hello from oh, it's not coming up. Why is it not coming up? Oh, right, okay. Sarah Newton from the vertical chat says hello from America.
Hello,
Sarah. Where in America are you? You're in the land of the free.
The land of the free and the home of the deluded. Sorry, did I say that out loud?
Steady on.
Sarge. Don't antagonize the audience.
We love our American friends.
Yeah, of course we do. We'd love to be in America, I'll tell you that.
Oh, I know, right?
I just thought I'd throw this in as a kind of public service announcement. Careful, that foreigner wants your cookie. And that's obviously meant to be Klaus Schwab pointing to a British workman who has one cookie. Klaus has them all, and the foreigner has nothing. It's a tired trope, this, isn't it?
Are you sure it's Klaus Schwab? It looks to be like it's Rupert Murdoch.
Oh,
no, that's what I was
could be anyone,
say.
mate. It could be anyone. Look, for fuck's sake. Yeah, it's pretty
very
badly
old.
It's badly drawn. It's a badly drawn character, is it not? Anyway, it could be anyone. Yeah.
Could be Mr. Burns.
Oh, hello from Germany.
Well, hey, hello, Germany.
Guten Abend, wie geht's, mein Freund?
Guten Abend, yeah.
Wie geht's?
There you go. It's getting all international now.
We're getting international.
So Darren Kenton says Rupert Murdoch is a Stalinist. Well, that's quite interesting. Is he? I'm not sure.
I didn't know.
Going well, I do. It's going well, I do.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Moving on. What we got here? Right. Graham Lyman. Did you hear the leaked audio? So you published a post on X that was deemed to be intended to instill hatred and incite violence. What post? Says Graham. I can't tell you that. It's the fucking Monty Python sketch, isn't it?
I could be breaking a bail condition.
It's like ridiculous. I can't tell you that, says the police.
But I'm going to arrest you anyways.
So they won't even tell you why they're fucking arresting you. This is not right. This just is completely not right. I mean, I was a cop for fucking 21 years. And I worked with them for 10 years after that. This is crazy.
It is.
But apparently he's going to sue the Met, and good luck to him. I think he should. I think the
FSU are helping him, because I saw that they had some crowdfunder thing going on X.
Oh, yeah.
But isn't Mark
Oh.
is it Rowley, the commissioner? Isn't he pointing the finger in
He
some of the
is.
corners, saying that we were pressured or we were told that we should arrest him?
And then apparently Starmer's going, yeah, not me, Gov.
Passing the buck.
They're
Passing
doing the
buck.
old passabuckaroo.
So I do. Mali from Germany says he doesn't want us to go to prison. Don't worry about it, mate. They have to find us first. It's like it's like the old days.
Hello,
Do you remember?
Sweden.
Yeah, hello, James Jansen.
Hello, Sweden.
From
Who are
Hi,
you?
Sweden.
Who are you?
It's like the Eurovision Song Contest,
I
except
know.
better. This is a bit like the days of Radio Caroline, isn't it? I mean, we are in the ship somewhere on the high seas, and we're broadcasting to the world.
It's a very different show this evening, isn't it, folks?
Isn't it?
Good energy.
I'm
Good energy. though.
freaking loving this. I'm loving it. I am loving it.
Hello,
And-
James.
And maybe it's because I'm half cut and, not given a total.
A Scot and two Dubliners, eh? What
Yeah.
could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? Well, let's move on. Let's find out. Senior officer on Graham Linehan. It's a combination of officers not knowing how to use their discretion anymore, leadership convinced that it's to impose morals on the population, and a load of idiotic laws that need to be repealed. A disaster 30 years in the making. Yeah, yes and no. Yes and no, because combination of officers not knowing how to use their discretion, that goes out the window. When you're directing 5 armed cops in a airport to go and lift someone coming off a plane, that's not discretion. There's no discretion for those cops. They've been told what to do,
It's overreach. It's
Yeah,
disproportionate. It's
com-
ridiculous.
It's complete overreach, but those cops personally don't
Yeah.
have any say in what they're going to do at that point.
I'm just
So
doing my job, Gov, and
yeah.
that's what they told me.
it's not even just doing their job. They have been tasked to do that, right? And you're taking away their initiative, and this is what pisses me off in a number of positions and observations of how the police are working in the UK these days. They don't get to use their initiative because we used to employ cops that were smart. You had to pass an exam to get into the police, and then you had to. I mean, well, I'm not sure about England, but we spent 16 weeks at police college and on 2 separate occasions, and you had to pass legal exams. You were passing law exams. You knew the criminal law better than most criminal lawyers because they had to cover the whole gamut of law when they were at university. We just concentrated on the criminal aspect. So you knew the law inside out, and you could run rings around lawyers in the court, and it happened quite often.
Yeah, I think it's even longer in Ireland. Actually, I think it's 6 months basic training. I think it's 6 actually.
What is it?
Well, we did 8 weeks in the police college, and then you went. We did 4 weeks on force, 8 weeks in the police college, and then you went back to your force for a year of probation, where you were always out accompanied, and then you went back to the police college for another 8 weeks, and then you had another 2 weeks on force, and then the rest of your probation to take you up to the 2-year period before you were actually allowed out on your own and unaccompanied.
How times have changed, John, eh?
2 years before you could walk the streets on your own.
Wow.
Well, they don't even walk the streets anymore, do they? For God's
They
sake.
They don't. So the problem, Ray, is it's not an unlawful command, is it? If somebody's been accused of a crime and you have evidence, regardless of how poor that evidence is, if someone's been accused of a crime and your senior officer told you to go and arrest them, you're going to go and arrest them, mate. You're just going to do it, because the actual what would you call it, the test for arresting someone is that one credible witness has given you the information that someone has committed a crime. So if your senior officer says that, that's the test for arrest.
Well,
Whether it then goes to prosecution is a completely different question.
Well, apparently this is all coming from a person who's a TG, but who's an ex kind of disgraced copper that's got a bit of a campaign with
Oh yeah, that's Lindsay Watson.
Yes, that's
Yes,
that's the one.
An
yeah,
axe to
well,
grind.
yeah,
Yeah,
the-
axe to grind. Yeah.
I think I covered that on Tuesday night. It might have been Tuesday or Wednesday, but
Yeah.
I've been doing shows all week, and I dug into Graham Linehan the other night, and Graham Linehan is just he's a tiny part in what's going on here. I mean,
Oh no, of course.
J.K. Rowling gets away with way more than Graham Linehan's ever said, but they don't touch her, do
No.
they?
Well, one of the reasons why.
Go on.
She's got a lot of that. That's why.
Exactly. And he's not got a penis.
Fair point.
So and Pigman says too many protesting to take anyone for police jobs. Well, that's a good point, because one of the things that came up last week was that they were having to teach the police to read and write properly in order to be able to write police reports. What the freak is going on?
Well,
How can you employ people as cops if they can't read and write?
well, I know it's not to do with police, but Vaughan was telling me the other week. We were chatting with my folks and that they don't teach joined up writing at school anymore, for God's sake. I was like, what? And they don't teach, kids can apparently now only learn how to they only read the clock, in 24, it's 1300 or whatever. It's like, what? Ridiculous.
Or they use military time or
Well, no,
24 o'clock?
kids don't know. So if a kid has a a regular, not a stupid smartwatch thing, kids don't know how to read time, analog or whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it, but they don't teach joined up writing at school. It's like, what the heck is going on, man?
Clock. Oh my God. So, good morning from Sydney, Australia.
Oh, good morning, Australia.
Good morning, Australia. Fantastic.
This is great.
This is fantastic. I'm loving
We've gone
this.
international, John.
We
Gone
have.
international.
G'day.
Good day, Australia. It's
G'day.
Sweden. It's 2.5 years education and training to be in the police. Well,
Wow.
that sounds
thanks
reasonable.
for that, James. That's interesting. 2.5. Wow.
That sounds reasonable. It sounds
doesn't it?
fucking reasonable. And I've been to Sweden. I love Sweden. I think Sweden is a gorgeous freaking country.
I've never been.
And it's like a mini America, and not in a bad way. They've even got Circle K. Have you ever been to America?
Yes.
Circle K.
What's Circle K?
Circle K, the gas stations and that.
Oh,
They've got
yes,
Circle
yes.
K in Sweden.
Oh, have they? Oh.
Well, they're all over the shop in Ireland as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
are
they are, I
they?
think,
Right.
yeah.
Oh, well, they
Yeah.
got. But Sweden's like a mini America, and they have you drive by Saab, and they've got a fucking huge Vigan or whatever stuck out the front on their, on a big pole. It's quite cool. I quite like Sweden, and the people are really nice. They're a bit like Scots. They're kind of standoffish until you get to know them, and then they'll talk to you. But they are brilliant. They are brilliant. I've been in the police. I've worked for the policing of college at some points, Darren. So yes, I know all about the College of Policing. They are a dodgy organisation as well these days now. So yeah.
Well, wasn't it the College of Policing who brought in that's where the non-crime hate whatever things came from.
Yeah, the non-crime hate bill, yeah. And that's a joke. That should just be flung out. That should just be flung out.
Because wasn't that what we are fair cop Harry what's his name had his case about, and they're not supposed to be doing them anymore, and they're still doing it.
And here's a cracker from Matthew, right? So I was charged with causing an alarm and distress to a police officer. After months, it's been dropped. That's a joke.
Seriously.
Really? I mean, that's
here in the
a joke.
UK. That's mad.
That's crazy. But on a good point, they've dropped the case, which is sensible. Yeah. Fucking sensible.
Ridiculous.
Absolutely, and incredible that people would go to that extremes. Right, let's go to the next. If I miss your chat, people in the that are saying where you're from, I will get to it. I'm only one man here. I don't have a producer. My potential producer's up there at the top of the screen, or the middle of the screen.
Even though I haven't got a Scooby-Doo, what a producer
Yeah,
does.
God knows what.
Considering my working life was always facilities.
Yeah, God knows what that would be like.
I
Anyway.
heard Ben was going to take the job.
Who?
Ben.
Oh, well.
I love Ben dearly, but he's... Yeah, okay. Anyway, these are totally unacceptable tweets. I think it was proportionate to arrest them, says Zank Polanski, the new
Who's
leader.
that?
He is the new leader of the Green Party, Shalini.
Oh.
Right? And what happened to Carla? Why did Carla not get a job?
What happened to the midget lady?
Yeah, we loved Carla, didn't we?
He's an ex-actor as well, isn't he,
He's
Polanski?
cute.
Is he?
Polanski's
I didn't even know there was a leader. Who pays
He's a
attention to the Green Party for
fucking
crying out
nutter.
loud?
He's a... I'll tell you what he is, mate. He's not only an ex-actor. Hypnotherapist Zach Polanski reckons he can boost your cup size by mind alone. This is an extremely new approach, but I can see it becoming popular very quickly because it's so safe and a lot cheaper than a boob job, says Zach.
Oh.
Did
There
you
you
fact
go.
check this, Sarge? Is this true?
This is true. This is
Good
what
grief.
this guy was, a hypnotherapist, and that's what he
way.
was fucking selling. Breast enlargement by thought.
What a grifter. There could be something else to that, though, Zach.
That's it.
Could be something else to this.
My alarm bells are ringing. I'm
Yes.
thinking hard drives need to be checked.
Maybe there might be a few photos. Maybe I don't know.
Sergeant Grumpy's going to be doing a bit of OSINT
Yeah,
soon.
there might be a bit of OSINT, is it? Yeah. And Zach Polanski, apparently, according to Pigman, has said that shoplifting is justified for people who are living in poverty. Yeah,
All right.
I'm sure
Well,
it is.
there you go then.
Fucking
Give you
communists.
strength.
You're right, Ray. Ray says green on the outside, red in the middle.
Yep.
Communists. 100%, mate.
Spot on, Ray.
100%. You are right.
Spot on, Ray. Yep.
Almighty, the chat is buzzing tonight, is it not?
What a great evening.
Yeah. Right.
Oh,
we're
what a night.
Yes. And we've only got slide 29. Right. Outrage as Father Ted Genius arrested by 5 gun cops over anti-trans tweets. Britain's fact.
It's fact to tell you.
Craggy Island.
I hear you're a racist.
Cup of tea.
I hear you're a racist now, Linehan.
But this is that was a fucking incredible episode. When Father Ted had the bit of tape on the window.
The tape, yeah, and the window,
that was so funny.
Imagine,
but anyway,
you know, just gonna have a bit of fun with this, you know, like Linehan gets off the plane and he's before he's frog marched away, and he just holds up his hands and he's like, "The money was just resting in my account, lads."
He could have said
resting
that.
in my account, you know.
Imagine if you'd been perp walked, you would have said that. Oh, jeez. Did I tell you about my visit to the supermarket this evening?
Oh yes, you did.
But did I tell you on stream?
No, you replied to one of my posts.
Yeah, right.
On X, so nobody else will know.
Right. So we came back from being out of the town this afternoon. And I thought, well, I need to have some beer because I'm doing a show. It's not like I'm going to sit on the couch and just go bleh, because that's what I normally do, right? I normally do that, but I'm doing a show, so I've got to keep going because if I don't drink, I'm going to fall over, right? So, you know, I'm Scottish. I need drink to keep me upright. So I thought I'll go and get some beers. So I got three beers or something from the shop, and we were in, and my son went in with me, and he's 29 now, and he's autistic, but he's really high functioning. But he speaks with an American accent, and he gets embarrassed, and I embarrassed him tonight because we got to the tills. And there was only self-service tills open. And I go, is there no tills open? You know, in a fairly loud voice. And the guy, and to be fair, I goes, excuse me. And this woman's kind of ignoring me. I goes, excuse me, is there no tills open? She goes, that till there's open. And I goes, well, it's got a big red barrier across it. And the guy goes, do you want a till open? And I goes, yes, I do, because I don't work here. And Sean's going, oh, Dad, just leave it. I'm going, no.
No,
These people need to know that I'm fighting for their jobs, because if we let this continue, they won't have any jobs.
Exactly.
And, I made sure everybody fucking heard me.
And did you pay in cash? Did you pay in cash, Sergeant Grumpy?
Well, I didn't pay in cash because, unfortunately, that wasn't available to me at that point because I'd run out.
And is Sean recovering from that episode?
Oh, probably he'll be traumatized for at least 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh, bless him.
He'll be on his bed going, can't take any more. But yeah, no, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Anyway, I'm on the shipyard session ale this evening. £1.11 in Morrison's.
Oh, £1.11. Bargain.
Hey, you get beer, even though it's only 3.8%, but you get beer at £1.11 in Scotland, and you fucking snaffle it, mate. You snaffle it up.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey.
The thing about, just to round off, like, because you've got the headline there with Linehan and Britain's fact. I mean, this sort of thing where you have, what was it, 5 armed Rozzers out on the tarmac at London Heathrow. Okay.
Yeah.
This sort of thing you would only imagine if it is suspicion under, say, Section 5 of the Terrorism Act.
Yeah.
Something actual terrorist, maybe.
But even or someone, there was heavy justifiable suspicion or something like that, and they've got to be frog marched away, digitally searched and all of this
that,
as well.
Yeah.
And it just comes back to the whole thing, John and Shalini, is that this is complete and utter
over the top
overreach, and it's over the top. It's disproportionate. It should never have happened like that.
It's complete overreach because, do you remember, these guys pulled this guy up before he got on the plane. They said his seat had been already allocated and they had to re-ticket. That's a fucking red flag straight away. That means there's a watch list, there's a watch on you, and you've turned up, and they're like, oh ho, we've got you now.
That's when you go, I think we're going to offload myself and take the walk of shame.
Yeah,
I'm going to get my baggage back.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
Sorry, I left my passport down at the I left my passport down on that counter when I was getting a coffee. I'll just need to go back and retrieve it. And then run fast, run hard, and never turn back. Right, moving on. Jonathan Pye, it's a fucking awful day when I have to agree with Jonathan Pye. Because I'm not a great fan of the guy, but he's right.
Me neither.
And when he's right,
What did he say?
He says, who decides what hate speech is?
Well, exactly.
What if one day a government comes into power that decides the things you say are hateful? Well, you fucking bang on, isn't he? Bang on.
Credit where credit is due, but there is some justifiable kind of criticism for the likes of Jonathan Pye when he is flip-flopping, say in 2021, and he's pushing out those bloody face nappies on behalf of the government the very day that they legislate their use, and he's on YouTube like pushing that. So Jonathan, credit on this occasion, but you're a twat, mate.
Say it as it is.
Hey,
absolutely.
You're 100%, David. This is all in. You are perfectly entitled to make that. So, Jonathan, you get credit for what you've done, but fucking, you got to pick up your game, mate, if you want to get our respect. Right, moving on. New police chief in Canada
God, I saw this.
Calls on all residents to comply with a criminal home invader if they find themselves in such a situation and do not fight back. The best defense for most people is to comply. And
no!
This is after.
It's just bloody insane.
This is after a homeowner who did comply was executed by the criminal invader.
Try and say that to some gun-loving, to a Texan Americans, like that intruder would be dropped already, like, you know what I mean?
But this is after a home invasion occurred in Canada and the homeowner was executed after he complied.
Don't
This
defend yourself.
is
Don't do anything, and risk your own life doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
And your family.
I mean,
do you know
I
what
can't tell you what to do, but I can. Well, I'm just going to shrug.
I know nothing. Nothing.
Hey, I know nothing.
No, nothing. Shalini is still awake, man, and she's the fucking life and soul of the party. I mean, we're loving it here, mate. We are loving it. China may be using sea to hide its submarines. Do you ever think that maybe submarines in the sea may be being hidden by the sea?
Is that a real headline? Or is this like a parody from
It's a
The Onion
fucking-
or?
No, it's a picture from an actual paper, and obviously the guy's done that because he thought, if I just scanned this in, people would think it was fake. But no, that's an actual photograph of a paper.
Oh my
China may
god.
be using Russia may be using computers to hack other states.
Who would have
perhaps.
who would have
How?
thunk it?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
Espresso
wow.
Mechanic makes a fantastic point about the last article. If you fight, you might die. Good point. If you comply, you're already dead. He's got a point. He's got a point. Anyway, skinhead-related graffiti was pointed out in a Somerset town. The skinhead-related graffiti says, "This is England." What?
Okay.
That's shocking.
Skinhead related.
Skinhead-related
Right.
graffiti painted in Somerset town. This is England. This is just another. It's just the mainstream media trying to twist the whole thing across again, aren't they?
I can see an S. I'd imagine that is from that rag, the sun, or something.
Yeah, I think it
imagine.
is. I
Yeah.
think it is.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
The
you know,
next
you know
one.
what you know what you can do. This you can shove it somewhere, literally.
David, you can take this one, mate. You know all
Shove
about
it.
compulsory
It's-
ID.
yeah. He was interviewed yesterday. So the Prime Minister Keir Starmer has kind of come out now and said that they're looking at ID cards, and then he just switched then to digital ID. He was like, "We're looking at ID cards, or I mean, digital ID, right?" They don't really kind of know what it is they're talking
Yeah.
about. They're looking at it as a possible solution to tackle illegal immigration and working. So they're just continuing on and on and on with these logical fallacies, appeal to inevitability arguments. It's absolutely ridiculous, and people keep on saying this thing on over social media and throughout X. It's like, can someone please tell me how these are going to help stop or tackle or prevent illegal immigration and working? And what I would
Listen,
say
mate.
to those,
Mate,
yeah,
mate,
exactly.
you-
And what I would say to these
mate,
folks is,
mate,
well, it's
mate,
not. It's
whoa,
not
whoa.
about that.
Whoa,
It's not
whoa.
about that.
You're on a roll. Listen, you can keep talking about it for an extra second or so, because what I
Yeah.
want to do is I just want to nip to the that strange room that they call the little boys' room.
Yeah, no problem at all. So yeah, Starmer's talking about this more publicly as a phase 2 plan. In this BBC interview, he looked a little bit kind of like a deer caught in headlights, a little bit sheepish. So I think he's kind of quite like nervous about this. And one of the, I think it was the former, well, he's been reshuffled now, Pat McFadden. And we were talking about Estonia earlier on with Kaja Kallas and Kaka and all of these carry-ins on. And this is what Britain ultimately want to do. They want to emulate Estonia with their EID system, which has been in place. It's been legally compelled of their citizens, all of their 2 point
really?
something million citizens. Now, remember, folks, Estonia is a very small country, okay? And Britain are trying to emulate their particular EID scheme, which has been legally compelled since 2002. They started work on it even in the years before that, okay? They have always been a card carrying country in terms of national ID, and Britain want to emulate this and model it for the UK. And one of the big things now that I'm pushing out with my channel on Stop Common Pass, on X and other parts of social media, is this whole thing regarding data breaches. This is not being talked about enough.
No.
We have the likes of Keir Starmer and various other ministers. They're kind of conveniently ignoring this really serious, this really important subject of data breaches. Okay, and just to give you an example of this, all right. So the National Audit Office, the NAO, have come out recently in light of an official probe that is going to happen into the Afghan data breach. That this has been called one of the most serious data breaches in UK history. It's connected with the Arab scheme. Okay, the most expensive email ever sent, costing up to 850 million. But the NAO have come in, the National Audit Office have come in and said that they estimate that the cost of this relocation scheme for these Afghani individuals and their families between 2021 until 2029 is likely to exceed £2 billion. And this has been
Fucking hell.
greatly amplified and overall exacerbated because of the stupidity of a couple of grunts. And I'm sorry to say this, a couple of grunts in the MOD who were already warned about sharing hidden tabs within Microsoft Excel spreadsheets.
Yep.
Okay, I mean it's absolutely ridiculous. So Sergeant Grumpy is back. All I have to say is that the state are absolutely terrible with protecting our data, our
Big time.
special category data within the NHS through various organs of the state. And that is one of the biggest reasons why I'm saying that due to these cybersecurity-based data breaches, we absolutely cannot have a national identity system in Great Britain. If the state comes back, if they've had 20 years to get all of this in order, okay, and to really mitigate and minimize these data breaches, and it's just gotten worse, folks. So that's one of the biggest reasons I'm arguing why we can't have this system, because the state can't get a handle on the blasted data breaches. And if your national ID, so just think about this for a second, if your national ID, all right, and that gets caught up in something like the National Electoral Commission data breach, where 40 million voters are affected, okay, all right, and that ends up in the hands of hackers and other sophisticated e-criminals, you're in really big trouble. And that data breach happened in 2021, and 40 million voters were impacted, with data going back to 2014 up until 2022. If something like that happened with national ID in Britain, it would be
Pandemonium.
catastrophic. It would be
Yeah.
pandemonium. You
Yeah.
can't get that data back either.
No, you
No,
can't.
you're right. And
Rant
let's face
over.
it, the techno companies have shown us that they can't keep data safe. They just even Google can't do it. They had a massive data breach last year, didn't they?
The UK is fair game. It's very fertile ground when it comes to these data breaches. I would challenge anyone, if you look back over the last 20 years of serious and consequential data breaches in this country, you would be like, absolutely not. No national ID, no digital ID, nothing. Don't want it. The state don't have a handle on this. We can't have it.
Yeah. No.
But it's not only that. There's so many people, like, you know, I think a lot more, like, I'll have to say I'm actually kind of quite shocked, because, you know, Vaughan will tell you, like, when I met him and all that kind of stuff, and during COVID, I was a sheep or an NPC. So
yeah.
And like when I kind of like woke up to everything, I was literally like, I was like this, oh my God, these people are never going to wake up. And like in this last year to 2 years, things are now moving so quickly, and so many things are happening, and so many people are like waking up to things. So it's kind of like given me a little bit of hope. But also there's the other thing is, as well as I always say to people, go and look up the Chinese social credit score, because if they if they try and bring in the digital ID, and then you've got the flippins, they try and bring in like a carbon thing, or if they try and bring in like a social credit score, or then if they do try and bring in their digital Brit pound, then it's curtains. It's literally curtains.
Yeah.
For want of a better expression. Sorry. That's my rant over.
Hey, rant away. That's what we need.
I can't see this sort of thing coming in, John. I think if Starmer really pushes the same buttons that Tony Blair did, I think that the lashback is going to be huge. I mean, at the end of the, over 20 years ago, there were only 15,000 people out of the entire UK population that had signed up for ID cards. You know what I mean? The government need to get a grip, and they need to just come to terms with the fact that the country has already rejected an ID card system twice. Once in 1952 under the National Registration Act, and the second time in 2010. And they need to respect that act and understand that we're not going through this again, because the same people who pushed back and rejected in the 2000s with the Blair Blunkett ID cards, we're going to do it again. And there's going to be more of us. We're not going to have it.
Everybody's got an NI number.
Fiascos during COVID as well.
Everybody's got an NI number. Why would you need anything else?
You more than likely have a passport. I don't have a driving license yet, but I will at some point.
Yeah, but
and you've got an NI number. Like, what bloody else do you need? Just because all these people coming in dinghies are chucking all their crap in the bloody thing, it's not going to bloody stop anything. We're not stupid.
If you want to stop illegal working, just can crack down on the companies that aren't registering the workers using the NI numbers.
I'll put it like this, folks. Spain has had a national ID system since 1951, thanks to the fascist Francisco Franco, okay? And that has not stopped the black market or economy thriving for decades.
No,
all right? It hasn't. So every time the government say that we need this to help stop the boats and we need this to help stop illegal working and the black market, they're telling you absolute shite. Just look at other countries out there. It will not work to curb the black market economy.
If you want to live in France, you need to have registered your ID. You need to have your fingerprints taken. You get given a number and all that, and that's why a lot of illegals won't register in France, because if they do that, then they're on the system and they'll never get off it.
Carte d'identité. The CNI, yes.
Pigman says we've been censored. I don't know what he means by that, but the stream looks all right. Anyway, right, moving on. We have this lovely picture: the world versus the West, basically. And look at the amount of people that are there for the Beijing summit, and look at those that are there in the West. Yeah, it kind of sums up the state of the world at the moment, I think. It's quite a poignant contrast, is it not?
The sun is continuing to rise in the West, by the looks of it.
Yeah, and when you look at what's Maloney thinking? Just beam me up, Scotty. Get me the fuck out of here.
Her facial expressions are hilarious.
They are tremendous.
Her eyes do speak a lot, yes.
I hope she never plays poker, really.
I know, right?
Right, moving on. A red carpet for Putin at the villainy summit in China. And the guy who comments on this is fucking 100%, because the comment was, when a mainstream media publication is using terminology like this, then journalism is freaking dead. Is it not?
It's a bit of a silly adjective, really. I've heard of villainous, but I've never really seen villainy being used. It's a bit pompous and stupid, like.
Really. That is a bit, but it's crazy. It's crazy. James Jansen says the Swedish system is the same as France. Well, they kind of all comply with that line, don't they, when it comes to registration?
Oh, ID cards.
Yeah, well, you get
bank ID. I'm sure James will probably know what that is.
Yeah, and you get a residence card if you want to be. If you. I've got a French residence card. Full disclosure, because I was a French resident.
C'est bien.
So I can go back to France anytime at the moment.
What are you waiting for, Sergeant? Back off. Go on.
Go on there now.
France is good, but it's not great. You know what I mean? It's a hard one. It's a hard one. But anyway, We'll see. We'll see. I don't know where I'll end up, mate. I don't know where the fuck I'll end up. Right. Here we go. The only European nation participating in the geopolitical shift, Slovakia. This is FICO. He met Putin at the Beijing summit, didn't he? And some would say he's a sensible man. Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think of FICO?
Fico.
Fico,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, interesting. Kind
Yeah.
of, you know, keep friends close, enemies closer. But I think with these Slavic nations, such as like Slovakia, Hungary as well, especially, they don't necessarily see Putin as the eternal sworn enemy. They want to have peaceful dialogue, trade as well. They want to do all of the things that the rest of their Western counterparts don't want to do, and which is not benefiting their countries. So, but yeah, this is kind of like typical for what I think from some of these like Slavic bloc nations. They kind of want more kind of glasnost and perestroika with Russia than other Western governments do, which it makes sense because of the history as well, you know.
Yep. Sorry, I was just moving the chat pot.
The Fabians are back.
Yeah, Paul from
Well,
Newcastle says
they never feckin' left.
the Fabian Society, a wolf in sheep's clothing. Well, yeah, and you know what? I did a whole deep dive on the Fabian Society, and yeah, they are a wolf in sheep's clothing, but that's their mantra, and that's how they work, and they don't hide it. They just don't freaking hide it. You know, everything they do, they say they're going to do, and they just do it. So you've got to wonder, it's not much of a secret society because, you know, you can join the Fabian Society by going on their website, filling in a form, paying the dues.
The thing is, some people are like, oh, this is some, because a lot of people don't, obviously, because it's coming out like a bit more now, but a lot of people are like, oh, what's this Fabian? It's like, I heard about the Fabian Society years ago.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and the, you know, like the appeal to do with that, you know, the Bell Hotel in Epping. Like, what was his name? Bean. Like, the judge's name was Bean. I was like, come on, this is going to be a joke. But he was a former chair of the Fabian. He set up that. He set up some lawyers' chamber called Matrix, the Matrix Chamber. And he also was in this thing called the Lawyers Society, like Labour's Lawyer Society, or the Lawyers Society of Labour. Like, I think it was kind of like a bit obvious.
Yeah, I know, and it's like what was the other one? Oh fuck, I forgot it. I forgot what was the thing that was dead obvious? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, you know, you're right. No, here we go. Yeah, every Labour Prime Minister has been a member of the Fabian Society. Every single one.
They all are. Even you know, Sadiq Khan is a bloody Fabian, for God's sake. So they all are.
Yeah. And what's wrong with Chatham House? You know, it's a think tank, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
As well, yeah.
Right, move on. Let's move on. Because we'll end up in the So Burkina Faso have officially passed a law banning homosexuality with up to 5-year prison sentence.
Good grief.
Wow.
I just find this a bit ironic. One, they all look fucking gay.
Is it because of their dress sense, Sarge?
Yeah, it might be. And two, you're going to get locked up with nothing but men and get bummed for 5 fucking years. That's just a joke, isn't it? I mean, really, it's a bad joke. Right, moving on. Did you hear this one? The EU says von der Leyen's plane GPS system was jammed. Russia interference suspected. Well, flight radar 24 has refuted all allegations. The plane reported itself on GPS throughout the flight. The flight landed 9 minutes late and did not circle for an hour.
Yeah, because when we were at my dad's last week, I'm sure I heard this on because my dad watches the RTE news at 6, even though like he's in Northern Ireland, and like this came on, and me and Vaughn just started laughing, and I was like, "What's so funny?"
And was he being all serious? Was he like, oh, that's shocking, that's shocking. Von der Leyen's plane has been attacked by the Russians.
Oh, I know. Mad.
In other news, if you are interested in buying a bridge, the Arctic is melting faster than ever, and it could be ice-free by 2027. We've heard this a few times, haven't we? So,
yeah, I think Al Gore said a couple of things about this in the past, hasn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
just a thing or two.
Just a few. Right. And remember, I'm going back to 2009 now, but you remember the emails at East Anglia and how there was a big exposure about them rigging the climate? So, recently, the Met Office has been called out for changing climate data and recordings. And if we go back here to 2009, Ellen wrote, I'm at a meeting in Pueblo, Mexico this week. The answer is no, I've had a long-standing engagement for a meeting in Finland on the same day. If I can send you a PowerPoint when I get back to the hotel, what will happen to SSTs, right, which is sulfur, sulfate or aerosol things. What will happen to them is they will be warmer during the period from 1945 to about 1955. Then they will cool. This is better for the sulfate aerosol argument, as industry did not really pick up until after the early 50s, following World War II. It was always quite difficult to explain the rapid cooling between 1945 and 46 from the sulfate aerosol argument. They've been doing this for 70 years. They've been mucking around with the data. This is shocking. And,
wow.
And Espresso Mechanic says as well, yeah, ClimateGate, that's right, Nectaridus. ClimateGate, and they've been cooking the data for decades. They have.
Crikey. Yeah. It reminds me of something a couple of years ago. They were, cooking the data and the stats.
Next slide, please.
Yes.
9 in 10 children are worried about climate change, finds new report from Votes from Schools and UK Committee for UNICEF. Well, you know what? Children worry about things, especially if they're getting it rammed down the throat at school.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, in my time, it was impending global thermonuclear war and complete annihilation of the human race.
It was the ozone layer for us.
Yes,
John, remember that, Shalini? The
yes,
hole
the holes in the ozone layer.
What happened
and
to the
acid
hole?
rain as well.
What? Yeah, acid rain. What happened to the hole? What happened to that hole?
Didn't it close up?
Yeah, I think it did. Yeah.
9 in 10 children are worried. I'm just gonna call bollocks on that. It's like 9 in 10 children are worried. We should be worried about something. It should be the climate. Let's start worried about it, kids. Okay.
So on that line, climate change can apparently speed up rates of blindness.
Apparently, you can have a heart attack if you just open up your blinds in the morning as well. But that could be something.
I better remember that one.
This is fucking nuts. More people are killed falling out of bed by
or like
airplane
falling in the
accidents.
shower and hitting your head or something like that. But no, that was climate change.
Oh, hello, soldier. You're late to the party tonight, mate. Oh, we've had a fucking scream, though. Climate change is likely to make us more stupid, you think?
I mean, when you've got Ed Miliband,
Loop the loop.
Things are going a bit balmy, aren't they? In the UK Gov.
Listening to the climate change bollocks is going to make us more stupid, isn't it? Exactly as Espresso Mechanic. Only if you believe in it, he says. Yeah, there you go. Oh, well, this is a cracker. Setting up a Christmas tree, but it's made out of deer antlers. And then he's got these little boxes at the side, and he goes, "No animals were harmed during this." Right?
Oh my god.
They had the audacity to say no animals were harmed, and if the as if the antlers just fell out painlessly.
What?
Now, hold on, no, it gets worse. It gets worse.
Oh no.
There's a community note, right? Currently rated fucking helpful, right? Deer shed their antlers annually. You can find them in the woods. If you are so retarded that you don't realise that deer shed their fucking antlers, the community note has noted it for you. This is we are in Wall-E, that movie, aren't we?
I can go one step further than that, you guys. I could just I could just put a little @ sign and Grok at Grok. Is this true?
Yo, God, don't.
Is this true, Grok?
Don't go there, mate.
Can you think for me?
Don't go there. There you go.
Brilliant.
Rock, is this true? Idiocracy. Exactly, Chris. You're 100% right, mate. This is idiocracy, and I think we are there.
Rock, is this true? Can I make fire with these stones?
So apparently we've got a new police chief in Merseyside. Righteous Rob has pledges to remove rainbows. Righteous Rob will hit the ground running Monday by ordering the removal of all rainbows from police vehicles, return to meritocracy, banning DEI and all woke madness, intelligence-led policing. That will be worth watching.
Until June of next year. Until June or July, until it's Until it's Pride Month, or indefinitely.
So Joe Smith in the Vertical chat said something about SAF's sustainable aerofuel. I'm not quite sure what his point is. Do with the big hole in the ozone? I'm not sure. But, you know, welcome, Joe. Welcome. Good to see you. Right, moving on. We're getting to near the end now because I'm really getting fucking drunk.
Are these the funnies we're into, Sarge? These are the funnies now, yeah? These are the funnies,
we're I think we're getting there, mate. Right. Oh, look, Sgt Grumpy. Here we go. Here's one for you. Here's one for you, David. I put this in specially. Poland just became a $1 trillion economy without open borders, without giving up religion, without tearing down its traditions. What did Poland do that the West won't? Shipped all its fucking tradesmen and lorry drivers to the UK to send their pay back to Poland and skip paying UK tax.
6 months in, 6 months out, mate.
6 months in, 6 months out. You know the score. That's exactly what they fucking did. Exactly what they fucking did.
Dzień dobry I do widzenia.
Yeah,
see
exactly.
You,
you fucking know it.
Ooh,
who are
nice
the guests and soldiers? Yeah, that's David Nolan in the bottom and David Nolan at the bottom and Shalini Varma in the middle.
And the guy at the top is the pissed Scott. He's the one at the very top.
Yeah, that's Sarge.
Well, I think Joe's going on about the blocking out of some stuff. The funding round finished December 2024, and the go ahead was given this year. Yeah, we heard about that, Joe. Well, yeah, I don't think we're going to cover much of that in this. We're into the funnies now, mate. So let's just crack on, and we'll get 15 slides of funnies just for a laugh at the end of the night. And I'm more than happy to come back and revisit climate change at some point.
Oh, yes.
It's a fucking joke, though, isn't it? It really is. I can't say that. No, it's not a joke. It's perfectly sensible.
Bring back the Carbon Chronicles, perhaps, Sarge.
Oh, the Carbon... Well, yeah, but nobody watched them. That was a problem.
I did. That's all that
matters.
Yeah,
I know.
David did.
You watched them, and me and Latimer spent a lot of time doing them, and it's like you've got to balance it out. You can't do it. You can't spend all that time if you're not getting the exposure. Right, moving on. My 6-year-old son has been talking about needing to do his hair nice and be cute for school so as he can attract females. I was terrified he got exposed to some alpha male shit. You know what it was?
God.
Animal Planet. He's learning to flirt from bird documentaries.
Go on, my son.
That's fucking tremendous. That's tremendous.
Yeah, someone's going to be blaming Andrew Tate for that eventually.
Oh, and we can't have a show without dissing India at some point, can we? Girl 17 runs away to marry a Korean guy she met online. Turns out to be her building's Nepali watchman.
Oh no.
Oh my dear.
Embarrassing or what?
Oh dear.
She ran away to marry an effeminate Korean man? What?
Yeah. Awkward. I never said effeminate. I never said that.
I'm saying it, Sarge.
Oh, boom. Nolan's right in there. Hefty girls wanted for the police force.
Oh.
Women with brains plus good physique are wanted. The pay and prospects are good, but they must never marry or their career will end. That's an advert.
Was this a choice pick of yours, John?
I think this is tremendous. They are needed as recruits for the Metropolitan Police Force, and Sir Philip Games, Chief Commissioner, and Miss Peto, Chief of the Women's Branch, are making a special appeal to spinsters and widows. Girls in university. Where are we? Girls in university and public schools.
Can you imagine that sort of advertisement being around today? Like, hefty girls wanted for the police force.
Oh my god, literally like all hell would break loose. Literally.
They
It'd
must
be like
be
a trigger warning.
hefty.
There'd be a trigger warning on the ad. Imagine?
They must be hefty. Good pay is being offered. 53 shillings.
I haven't heard that word in years.
Hefty. 53 shillings, 3 pence per week with free quarters in special hospitals. But a high standard of intelligence and physique is being demanded. Recruits must be at least 5'4" high.
Well, that would be me out.
There are guys that are less than that, and fucking the Met. When I joined the police, you had to be 5'10" for a man and 5'6" for a woman.
Oh well, that would be me out.
Yeah, it would though. Yeah, you're
too little.
You're very short. Anyway, moving on. That's fucking. You've got to give it to Sam Smith. He's a fucking legend, isn't he?
What the fuck is he wearing?
Yeah, but regardless of what he's wearing, it's what he said. Sam Smith has blasted a set of conjoined twins for misusing the pronouns they, them, saying they aren't even non-binary.
Oh.
Sam said this is cultural appropriation. These two are clearly women and should be she, her. They're making a mockery out of me. Abby and Brittany Hansel responded, "We're literally two people in one body, you stupid twat."
Moron.
I am absolutely sick and tired of this bollocks with subject and object pronouns.
I know,
it's like, can you just leave our grammar? But if they want to play that game, I can say, that's okay, I'll choose a demonstrative pronoun, such as this, that, they, or those, or something like that. Or how about myself, yourself, themselves? Yeah. Can I choose one of those? Is that
how about
okay?
How about they all just go and frack off? Oh my god! Well,
what happens to Sam Smith? Like, he used to be all right, and now he's just ghastly. Like,
he's fucking late to the party, but he's just fucking won the chat award of the night.
He's not one to criticize.
No, Soldier has just won the chat award of the night.
Well, what's he said? Oh.
Oh
dear. Mate, you fucking nailed it. You nailed it. I can't possibly
comment.
No comment.
And Trip Hazard on the Vertical chat says, "Greetings, people of Earth."
That's a great name. That's a great handle. Trip Hazard.
I know, Trip Hazard. I like it, yeah.
That's awesome.
Greetings.
Right, where are we?
Live long, live long and prosper.
Fucking hell.
Next.
Inside, do you remember Connie Hawk? She used to be in Blue Peter.
Yes.
Remember? Yeah. Inside Connie Hawk's simple life. No phone and no new clothes in 20 years. She got a Blue Peter badge for that.
Oh, because she probably had like fucking like a shit ton of clothes like back in the day that was like really good stuff, and now she's got like so what? Like no phone. I find that hard to believe.
Vaughn says him and his mum are just watching. She what? Hold on. What has he said? She just asked me, how old is the Scottish fellow? Early 40s or mid 40s? You fucking stunner.
Sorry to curse Vaughn's mum. I
Mrs.
apologise
Vaughn's
also
mum.
for the Scot. Sorry about that.
Mrs. Vaughn's mum, you are a lovely lady. Lovely.
Yeah, Irma is nice.
Yeah. Right.
Connie's minimalism, like no phone. I don't really kind of believe that.
No, me neither.
I don't believe you. Look at this, Clyde. You know I own a Fife. You got a nose like a fucking Nimrod bomber.
What is this one about, Sarge?
Right. So day 5 in Paris. Loving Place de la Concorde. Nice to blend in for once. Back in Scotland, I can't stay outside without being swamped by fans.
What?
Nobody's a fucking clue how she
Is that a
she
he,
is.
him, or a she, her? I don't know.
That's actually a she. She's
That's
a
she, her. Okay.
she's a populist of the Scots language. She fucking the
She likes
Scots
to speak a
language.
bit of Scots Gaelic.
Well, no, not Scots Gaelic. The Scots language, which is basically fucking slang, shite.
Oh, Scots slang, right? Slang.
Yeah,
Okay,
basically.
right.
Yeah, which is it's a joke. It's just bad. That to me, that doesn't look like she's there. I think she's got a fucking green screen going on. That's
Oh
a
yeah,
Zelensky.
maybe actually.
That's a
Possibly.
full Zelensky thing, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's his green screen.
Fuck off, Fawn. I'm sure your mother doesn't have cataracts.
Oh, ignore him for fuck's
He's
sake.
putting words into your mouth, is he, Sarge?
Yeah, I know. Right, this guy. Fucking hell. This guy made a set of water headphones for natural rain sounds. He's got 2 fucking shower nozzles on the side of buckets, and he's obviously got pumps in there that pump the water up and round so as it falls into the bucket. And then he's got microphones that pick it up and pump it into his headphones. What a fucking
Knob.
complete and yeah, knob. You nailed it. You nailed it. You got it.
Bizarre.
That's that guy's a knob. You're
What
right,
people do for
Shalini.
attention these days, eh?
I know, right?
That's just mental. I mean, some people do the decent thing and just go on YouTube.
Brick bung ching.
Ka-ching! Oh, this is a cracker from Retard Finder. And I had to comment on this. This is freedom of speech. Retard Finder rationed him so badly that he wants to speak to the manager. So Morgan Freeman had tweeted, if you want Trump removed from office for abuse of power, if Morgan is the biggest retard on X, hey, I need your help battling this offensive account. I find retards. Please help amplify my post if you're against use of the offensive retard word. Oh, you fucking nommer. James Johnson said that Spotify, Amazon, and Apple all have that water sound music. That would be good. Oh, Emma Watson, never one to be out of the limelight if she can avoid it, has come out as self-partnered and clarifies what it means.
Oh, fuck off.
Self-partnered, so what? She's just given up having a sex life or something, or like
Well, look at her, for fuck's sake. She's not exactly a stunner, is she?
self-partnered, like
So she's single, yeah?
Yeah,
that's what
she's
she's
single.
saying.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
She's
say
single.
single, like yeah.
She's single and she only makes love with rabbit.
Steady on.
Sarge!
Now, there's hope for all you guys out there. Woman married to ghost of 300-year-old pirate announces they have split up.
Oh,
What the fuck? Oh my days.
Fucking nuts. can you actually be?
Hang on, where is she?
nuts-
She's not. Please don't tell me she's in Russia or somewhere.
Oh, I doubt it. They don't stand for that kind of nonsense in Russia, do they? Anyway, done that.
It's an Oompa Loompa.
It blends in very well with the Union Jack that you've got there, John. Actually, it blends in really well.
Oh, fucking! Oh, the green hair's not come across because I'm using a green filter on the slides. But so her hair should be green, right?
Oh, okay. She looks like an Oompa Loompa still.
She does.
Anyway.
She does look. Well, she does look like an Oompa Loompa. And the thing is, she's having another bash at Gaza. Oh, fucking hell!
Well, she's going to get intercepted by the IDF. Hopefully, she'll get chucked in jail, or they'll all will. Idiots.
You're right, Nick, to read this. They never should have closed the asylums, mate. There was a need for those institutions, and there still is. They need to be reopened. And I think after that, we need to remember, please dispose of celebrities' opinions properly.
Yeah, and former actors like Zach Polanski as well.
Yeah, care in the community doesn't work, espresso. You're 100% right.
Get in the bin. That's what we
In
like to
the
say.
bin.
Right, next we've only got about 5 left, so here we go. Well, that one looks like a giant asteroid. That's cool. I hate being bipolar. It's awesome. Bit like that one too. And then there's this. This was a video, and you need to fucking watch this. This is fucking awesome, right? So I don't know if you can't see it properly, but there are 2 fighter aircraft there. One of them's a Russian Su-27, I think, and the other one is an F-15. And the Russian plane just comes in and fucking just sweeps in towards the F-15, and the F-15's got no chance to do anything other than move away, or he's going to ram it.
The Sukhois are a lot more advanced, aren't they? Like really well built.
Well, yeah, the F-15's an old bird now, but
old kit, yeah.
So the guys in the Bear Bomber are filming this, and they're going fucking crazy. Look at what he's doing. He chased them away. He goosed them right enough, Trip Hazard. It was a joy to watch.
Wow.
It was impressive. Right, here's a little test for you. You in the chat as well. Pay attention now, because we're gonna find Greta.
Oh dear.
It's a fucking terrible haircut.
I know, like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You got to say, what the hell? Yeah.
She was letting herself in for that one. I mean, I don't even think she goes to a salon. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
Like,
but they could have at least done it when they were sober.
yeah.
Right, we've only got 1 slide left, and I'm gonna give it to you in a second. Let me see. I want to have a quick look at my. I want to have a quick look at what I was looking at earlier. Where are we? Oh, sorry. Bear with me. Oh. Right. Okay. So this week, a teenage computer whiz kid, Carlo Acutis, is set to be canonized as the first millennial saint by the Catholic Church. Huh?
The first millennial saint.
Yeah, this guy's still alive. A teenage computer whiz kid, Carlos Acutis, is set to be canonized as the first millennial saint by the Catholic Church. Go and look these people. Go and look these up, people, if you don't believe me. The UN-backed Net Zero Banking Alliance is suspending its operations after a mass exodus of major banks. Many quit due to pressure from right-wing politicians, while others left because the alliance weakened its climate goals. You're not doing enough, Net Zero. We're going to leave.
Yeah, it seems to be collapsing in itself gradually.
Yeah.
Certainly, yeah.
And that's about it, I think. That's about it. I think
What a
that's about it.
splendiferous evening with you all.
I've
Yes,
had a
it's been
great
great.
evening.
And it's great. We had all the the international troll room. Excellent
Oh
stuff.
yeah, I love that. I love that.
America and Sweden, Germany, Australia.
Australia, yeah,
Yeah.
very good.
All we need next is China. Russia. China. Russia.
China.
I like China. China's a beautiful country. It really is.
Oh.
But,
Sure it is.
I do like to mock them. But I like to mock everyone. I'm an equal opportunity mocker. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you with this this thought for the day, and then I'll play you out. It's been a great show, Julie. Thank you. It has indeed been a great show. So I'm going to leave you with this thought.
Nice.
This thought for the day, and then we'll play you out with Olin. Thank you, Soldier. Loved it as well, mate. Loved it as well. Right, here we go.
Good
Fucking
grief.
hard life. It's a hard life being a man, mate. It's a fucking hard life being a man.
What a waste. What a waste.
Terrible.
It's been great. It's been great for you. It's Friday night and we're all in.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, hearts full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know